y'all, back again with another Gaming Pulpit video. And this time we're going to be talking about journalism and plagiarizing. So I'm pretty sure everybody heard what has happened at IGN. One of the writers has completely plagiarized a low-known YouTuber, like almost word for word. Before we get started in that, I just want to tell you guys, show your support by actually subscribing to my channel. I'm trying to make it bigger and better. You know what I mean? I've been going through a little bit of transitions as to what I want to do with the particular video or with the channel itself. So if you do come across this video, let me know in the comments if you know what you liked, what you disliked, whether you subscribed or not, just so I can better myself. That'd be greatly appreciated. So basically, I'm not really too well versed with the what's the game called again? Dead Cells game itself, and that's irrelevant. My particular point is I can't believe. Actually, I can't believe it. I knew if you didn't know that journalism is terrible and unreliable and full of tropes and just a shitty place. This is a rude awakening for you guys. So I mean, it's plain and simply put, it's fucked up that IGN, they have about 10 million subscribers. 10 million subscribers, and yet someone has come up with plagiarizing a video, because they didn't feel like reviewing it or they didn't have any time. I don't know what the hell it was. It's kind of fucked up though. So yeah, he actually had a statement, I believe. But before we even go into that statement, because I'm not going to read the statement, it's freaking stupid. But IGN fired his ass, and rightfully so. They fired him, and I would say that would be the best thing for them, because it's heavily detrimental, especially in the time of, what do people say all the time? What the fuck is it? The outrage culture that it is now. So they definitely had to do what they had to do and fire him. But I still think it goes on regardless of what this guy is doing. I did notice that every time that IGN had a article, it was coming from the website NeoGAF or Reset Error. So they weren't digging or finding their own shit anyway. But I've always said this shit before, that the gaming journalism sucks. It really does. I stopped reading reviews back in the year 2000, maybe 99, and I never went back. I'll read user reviews, I'll do stuff like that, and now I kind of figure out what's in my best interest in terms of what do I want. Other than that, I would never fucking listen to an actual review. Or I look for points. If I do look into the review, I look for certain points. Like if the general consensus is that the camera is really shitty, or the controls are really shitty, or something things like that can't be refuted, is one of those things that I would look into. If there are people saying that it's fun to use hyperbole to express what they like about the game, they did the same thing with Journey. Remember that game? It was on PS2, where basically you were this roped character in the sand and stuff like that, and it was they had slight co-op and stuff like that, and everyone was like, oh, when I come home from a stressful day at work, I like to place this game into my console and absorb the serenity. I'm like, come on, man. This is all that shit, all them flavorful fucking words. I've never liked that shit. I never listened to it. They did the same thing with Grand Theft Auto and stuff like that. I was never about it. I was always, whatever. But man, I couldn't even aim for shit. What the hell was I doing? been tired as shit. There we go. Anyway. But yeah, IGN had to fire his ass. They honestly had to fire him because of how like detrimental it was going to, affect their, integrity or whatever little is left. Whoever believes that they still have integrity, whatever the case is. But they fired him. I think they did the right thing. I have to respect them for that. He needed to go. I mean, he was caught red-handed, but his response was like unapologetic. He didn't give a fuck. He's like, well, I know about the allegations. Like, nigga, you fucking copied them. You know what I mean? They wouldn't have fired you if it wasn't so blatant. It was blatant. And he's like, oh, it's the only reason why it's similar is because it's kind of, that's how reviewers, review their games anyway. And I'm like, this dude he's not like a popular YouTube review channel. He's just reviewing it on his own passion and stuff like that. So that was his format that you totally ripped. You know what I mean? So he definitely got what came to him, and he deserves it. Straight up, he deserved it. So I've already warned everybody when it comes to like journalism. I had a couple of videos earlier, and you gotta excuse me right now. I'm just I was thinking about not making this video. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let me be honest with you. It pisses me off that the way that YouTube actually handles like like unpopular YouTube channels. It's so annoying. No matter how many tags you put up there, no matter how provocative your title is, it doesn't work. And it's so random and stuff like that. Like I have one video that got, by my standards, a lot of views, and it's the dumbest thing ever. It was about what is it? It's about PlayStation 4's 6.0 update. And I'm like, why does that keep climbing in views? It's like I didn't even do well in that video. Like, it was such a shitty video with me. But yet that keeps climbing, and other videos that I put so much time into didn't even, you know what I mean? It didn't even crack any kind of view, to be honest with you. And it's like so hard to understand how the algorithms work with YouTube, you know what I mean? Unless you collaborate with somebody that's popular. That's the only way that you can really know anything home. So, I'm kind of still working on that in the background, trying to collaborate with bigger people and, and seeing how that goes. So, that's why I'm kind of like in a meh attitude when it comes to this shit. I mean, it's all whatever, honestly. It's like whatever. A couple other things. I'm not gonna stay on the whole plagiarizing shit. We all knew about it, and my whole statement to that is gaming journalism has failed, has crashed and burned. It should have crashed and burned the year 2000. When gaming started to get super fucking popular, it should have crashed and burned. And to be honest with you, IGN has no business existing. You know what I mean? It's such a shitty website. You know what I mean? They get their sources from other places, and because of their amount of views or amount of subscribers, and they always they always are looked at as the go-to source. So it's like so fucking stupid, but whatever. So that's how life is. It's super unfair, and until and I'm going to be salty about it, blatantly salty about it, and I don't care how it looks, honestly. So, but a couple of different things that I will talk about in the next video is most likely going to be about this new Doom. Is it Doom internal? Oh man, it's looking really nice. They said it's going to be 60 frames per second. If you get a chance to look at the video, I don't think that the game is going to run at a steady rate of 60 frames per second. The way that it looks, it's entirely too good looking. I mean, I get they don't have day and night cycles and shit like that, but man, that looks good. And then one of my other videos is going to be about the Red Dead video, so I'll probably do that in the next couple of days. These videos are quickly put together, as you can clearly see. Like, I'm not, it's off the top of my head and stuff like that, but I figured I'm not going to go crazy on, you know, production values and then no one has viewed it. You know what I mean? That's going to super piss me off. So I mean, if you want to show support, that'd be great. The more I see the support, the better these videos will become. So, you know, I actually enjoy doing these particular videos. I like these things, you know, where I kind of express my feelings on just the gaming news and stuff like that. So yeah, but look forward to those particular videos. They're coming up soon. I want to see how this video does. What I do know, if you're an early YouTuber, is that you have to kind of piggyback on other subjects, I mean, on subjects that are popular, whether you want to do it or not. And these particular subjects are not things that I like. You know, it's not too pertinent in, you know, in the gaming world. I like talking about games or sales and stuff like that. That's what I honestly like talking about. I don't give a fuck about somebody plagiarizing other people's shit, to be honest with you. Other than the fact that what I just said, you know, it goes on. It's very common, and the bigger people actually always prevail in this case, and until they do something that you know will trigger the outrage clientele, the outrage people, outrage brigade. So, but anyway, it's been a pleasure doing this video. Definitely, if you could subscribe to the video, let me know, or subscribe to the video, and then in the comments let me know what I'm doing wrong or right, so I can better the channel. Thanks a lot, guys, and take care.